એટલે તો આ સ્ટાર્ટિંગ સ્ક્રીન નંબર સ્ટ્રીમ સ્ટાર્ટ થઈ ગઈ હવે સમજો સ્ક્રીન બદલીશ પછી આવ સ્ટ્રીમ સ્ટાર્ટ કરી દીધી છે હજુ આ સ્ટાર્ટિંગ સ્ક્રીન છે વોઇસ હમણાં નહીં આવે પછી ના ના
We maintain the decorum of the institute and the university.
ભાઈ સાયલેન્ટ કરી દો ફોન સાયલેન્ટ હા તો હમણાં નહીં ખુલતું અભી
I would like to request everyone to kindly rise for Charutar Vidyamandal University song.
वंदन सलाम नमस्ते कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते ज्ञान विज्ञान प्रज्ञान नीति CVM यूनिवर्सिटी CVM 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 यूनिवर्सिटी ग्रामोन्नतिना शुभ आशयति भूमि पुत्रो न भूमितानति जन जन के राश्रम यत्नति आम्र वृक्षिणा छाय शानति स्वराज्यति सुराज्य न पथ पर हीयूं ज्ञान कमल सरदार पटेल नु स्वप्न शिशु चारुतर विद्या मंडल वंदन सलाम नमस्ते कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते ज्ञान विज्ञान प्रज्ञान नीति CVM यूनिवर्सिटी CVM 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 यूनिवर्सिटी CVM
Now I would request Dean, Faculty of Engineering Technology and conveners of today's conference to kindly accompany Vice President CVM, Provost, Registrar and other eminent personalities on dais. Sir, please. I request BVM Principal Ayan Patel sir to kindly be on dais. Trust yourself. Create the kind of self that you will be happy to live with all your life. Make the most of yourself by fanning the tiny inner sparks of possibility into flames of achievement. A very good morning to all scholars gathered today from various parts of the country for knowledge sharing sessions. We are delighted and honored to host First International Conference on Synergetic Development through Smart Technology and Digital Transformation 2025. I, Dr. Kavindra Jain, Faculty Fraternity from Electronics and Communication Department of Charutar Vidyamandal University, welcome you all to SDSTD 2025. Prayer is not asking, it is a longing of the soul. It is daily admission of one's weakness. It's better in prayer to have a heart without words than words without a heart. Let's synchronize our heart, mind, and soul to pray Almighty. I would request Dr. Yogesh Chauhan sir and his team for recitation of prayer. Thank you, sir. It is said that mighty empires are not built in a day. They are outcome of an unflinching struggle put forward by stocky people who live there. When you set into a voyage for success, you need to be ready to swim against the tide, changing the difficult ones to a favorable. Hence, to acknowledge their efforts, I would now call our energetic Dean Faculty of Engineering Technology, Dr. Kaushik Nath Sir, for welcoming address.
Namaskar and good morning. Honorable President of today's program, Sri Manish Bhai Patel, esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Sridhar, Guest of Honor, Dr. Kiran Trivedi, respected Provost, Registrar, CVM University, Dean of other faculties, Principals and Professors, Honorable Members of the Academic Councils, members from the IEI, invited representatives, delegates from various organizations, my esteemed colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I extend my hearty welcome to all of you for your active presence in our academic campus at the International Conference of Synergic Development through Smart Technology and Digital Transformation. We welcome you all to Vallabh Vidyanagar, the academic township of Gujarat, and to the campus of G.H. Patel College of Engineering and Technology, a CVM University College. Today we feel honored and privileged to have such a galaxy of eminent dignitaries and distinguished academicians on and off the dais. The presence of such eminent personalities amidst us will be a source of inspiration to our young students poised to take up challenging careers in engineering and technology. Today's international conference, SDSTD 2025, is being held in a setting where our university is taking new strides towards evolving directions to further the growth and dissemination of knowledge and skill for the service of society and the country at large. The conference theme has been selected in line with the need of the contemporary time. Smart technologies drive a new era of development by enabling greater efficiency, sustainability, and innovation across various sectors. So also for digital transformation, enabling organization to become more efficient, more innovative, transformation to ensure a successful transition and realize its full potential. We have attempted to integrate these two themes in a synergetic way in today's conference. The conference aims to bring together scholars, researchers, teachers, and industry experts from around the country to engage in thought-provoking dialogue, present cutting-edge research, and interdisciplinary collaborations. I ardently hope that the deliberations of the conference will have a worthwhile impact in drawing the roadmap of synergic development by the use of smart and digital technologies. Before I close, I express my gratefulness to all the dignitaries from industries and academia who spared their precious time for our event. I request all of you to give your support for the academic development of the institute in revising the curriculum and wherever a mutual cooperation and hand-holding may be required. With these words, I once again welcome all of you to our campus. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. We are fortunate enough to have with us galaxy of speakers. Now, I request Dr. Forum Joshi, convener of the conference, to kindly introduce the dignitaries on the dais.
Good morning and a heartfelt welcome to all of you. It is my privilege to now introduce the esteemed dignitaries present on the dais. First, I will introduce Sri Manish Bhai S. Patel. Sri Manish Bhai is a third generation entrepreneur with successful ventures in diverse fields. He comes from a renowned philanthropic family and has devoted his life to evolving educational and societal causes in the Charotar region. At present, he is serving as the Vice President of Charutar Vidya Mandal. We respectfully welcome you, sir. Now, let me introduce our worthy chief guest. Dr. Sundar Gopal Sridhar is a chemical engineer from Osmania University and a senior scientist at CSIR IICT Hyderabad with more than 27 years of research and industrial experience in membrane technology. He has successfully led 75 projects contributing significantly to industry and society. Dr. Sridhar has published 186 research papers accumulating over 11,600 citations with an H index of 53. He holds 20 patents and has authored 4 books in his field of expertise. Dr. Sridhar has received more than 75 prestigious awards, including the CSIR Young Scientist Award and the NASI Reliance Platinum Jubilee Award. He was recognized among the world's top 2% scientists by Stanford University from 2021 to 2024. We are indeed privileged to have you, sir. Now, please allow me to present our esteemed guest of honor. Dr. Kiran Trivedi is an associate professor of computer science at the University of Wollongong, Gift City Campus, Gandhinagar, Gujarat, with 28 years of teaching experience in India and the USA, including positions at Northeastern US University, Seattle. His expertise spans AI, edge computing, deep learning, and embedded systems. He has delivered international talks and workshops at UNESCO, ICTP, SEE, Symbion, and Georgia Tech USA. Dr. Trivedi has over 35 research publications, 2 Indian patents, and has contributed to UNESCO's free mobile learning book. We welcome you, sir. Further, we have uh, our provost, Dr. Hemant C. Trivedi. He is the in-charge provost and dean of the Faculty of Commerce, Management and Law at Charutar Vidyamandal University, where he is also leading the development of an innovative MBA program. With over 30 years of academic experience across prestigious institutions like MICA, PDEU, Flame University, he has also published extensively. Let me take an opportunity to introduce Professor Dr. Sandeep Kumar Walia. He is the Registrar and Dean Academics with over 17 years of experience in academia and administration, holding a PhD in tourism and hospitality services management with a strong research portfolio spanning 14 authored books, 34 Scopus Index research papers, and being an associate editor of Tourism Geographics. Now, I respectfully introduce our Dean, sir. Dr. Kaushik Nath is Principal of GSET and Dean FOET at CVM University with extensive experience in chemical engineering. He led research grants including 98.32 lakh DST funded project. He has published over 60 research papers focusing on biochemical engineering, membrane technology, and secured major research grants. Now, let me introduce Principal ADIT. Dr. Vishal Singh is Principal and Professor in the Mechanical Engineering Department at A.D. Patel Institute of Technology with a PhD in Thermal Engineering from IIT Delhi. And last but not the least, I'm really pleased to introduce Principal MVIT. Dr. Molika Patel is a seasoned academic leader with over 27 years of distinguished experience in teaching and administration, demonstrating unwavering commitment to advancing computer engineering education. Her extensive tenure at GSET and MBIT highlights her pivotal role in fostering academic excellence and shaping innovative curricula in computer engineering. We welcome all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Saplings represent our commitment to a synergetic greener future. Let's nurture this sapling and in doing so, nurture our community. I request Dr. Shivmurthy Srivastav sir, faculty convener of the conference, to kindly offer saplings to Shri Manish Bhai Patel, Sundar Gopal Sridhar, Dr. Kiran Trivedi, Dr. Hemant Trivedi, thank you, sir. Now, I would request Dr. Forum Joshi, faculty convener of the conference, to kindly offer saplings to Dr. Sandeep Walia, sir. Dr. Kaushik Nath, sir. Dr. Vishal Singh, sir. And Dr. Maulika Patel, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. A lamp does not speak. It introduces itself through its light, as thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. I would request dignitaries on the dais to kindly join for lighting of the lamp as a tradition.
आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा
President of Charuttar Vidya Mandal University, Engineer Shri Bhikubai Patel sir is presently abroad and would not be able to join us for this conference. But he has sent his best wishes while traveling to all of us in form of a video message. We would request to play the same.
Very happy to welcome all of you to the International Conference on Synergetic Development through Smart Technology and Digital Transformation. SDSTD 2025 taking place under the Faculty of Engineering and Technology on June 25-26 at CVM University. Today, technology is changing the way we live and learn, grow. This conference brings together expert researchers, students, and industry professionals from around the world to share ideas and explore how smart technology can help make our world better and more connected. At CVM University, we believe in learning through collaboration and innovation. This event is a great opportunity for all of us to learn from each other, discover new solutions, and build partnerships that can lead to several progress. I appreciate who made the conference possible and effort is making in grand success. I wish all participants productive and inspiring experience.
Thank you, sir, for your well wishes and blessings. I would grab this opportunity to now call Provost in charge of CVM University, Dr. Hemant Trivedi, sir, to kindly address the delegates of the conference. Sir.
Good morning to you all. Honorable dignitaries of today's function on the dais, dignitaries of today's era in the front rows of the audience, and dignitaries of the future, students of the CVM University. My encounters with technology date back to the 1980s when we operated a foundry unit and two machine shops manufacturing bronze, iron, and aluminum castings for pumps and pumping systems for industrial applications, including the shipbuilding industry. I learned about hydraulics and fluid mechanics, machine tools and advanced manufacturing practices, chemistry and chemical engineering, and so on and so forth. But in those days, all of these technologies were thought of as independent of each other, with some interactions and overlaps. Then came automation and digitization. Fortunately, again, recently, I tried to study digitization at the Mundra port, trying to document it. That is where I observed and understood the role of digital transformation in achieving great synergies from diverse technologies. These technologies are omnipresent, contributing in all aspects of human scientific endeavor. I understand, therefore, the importance of this international conference on synergetic development through smart technologies and digital transformation 2025. My congratulations and best wishes to the organizers of the extremely important and very relevant conference for grand success. Thank you all for your patient support.
Thank you, sir. Conference is not only a meeting of people from different parts of the world, it is a convergence of ideas which flow in from all around the world for the better upliftment of mankind. I would now request Dr. Vinod Patel sir, convener of the conference, to kindly brief the delegates about SDSTD 2025.
Good morning and warm welcome to everyone. On behalf of the Faculty of Engineering Technology, CVM University, it is my great honor and pleasure to welcome you all in this first international conference on synergetic development through smart technology and digital transformation 2025, SDSTD 2025. This STD 2025 is a significant step forward in promoting multidisciplinary collaboration and fostering innovation across engineering and technology domains. The conference is designed to bring together an inspiring mix of academicians, researchers, industry professionals, scientists, and students, united by a shared vision of leveraging smart technology for sustainable development and digital transformation. The primary objective of this conference is to explore synergetic and sustainable development through emerging smart technologies solutions that can drive a positive change across industries, governance, and society at large. This year, STSTD 2025 spans across five specialized tracks covering first one that mechanical, mechatronics, automobile, automation and robotics. Second one, food technology, food processing, dairy technology, chemical and civil engineering. Third one that is electrical, electronics and communication engineering. Fourth one is computer engineering and information technology, and that applied science and mathematics in engineering. Each track has been carefully curated to reflect the rapidly evolving technologies, landscapes, and real-world applications. We are truly honored to host two distinguished keynote speakers, Dr. Darshan Desai from ISRO Ahmedabad, Dr. Kiran Trivedi from University of Gujarat campus. Additionally, we are privileged to welcome 9 eminent experts from reputed institutes from abroad and India, who will share and deliver their insightful talk by 283 researchers, and to date 152 authors have registered for presentation and publication. This paper will be presented across 16 technical sessions, both in person and online. All the accepted papers will be published either as a book chapter in conference proceeding by victorious publication with ISBN number, or in Scopus Index conference proceeding Botanica with additional publication charges based on their choice. We are proud to announce that over 200 faculty members, 100 students and industry delegates have registered for this event, reflecting the wide academic and professional research of the conference. We also acknowledge the partial financial support and collaboration from our esteemed partners, Association of Food Scientists and Technologists from Vallabh Vidyanagar chapter, IEEE student chapter, ADIT, IST, ADIT chapter, International Society for Automation, GSET chapter, Institute of Engineers, India, Vallabh Vidyanagar chapter. Our academic partners include Sardar Patel University, Vigyan Gujri, and BRICS University Union. Our industry partners, Akash Technology, SLS Semiconductors, and Kalpataru Engravation have also played a vital role in promoting this event and expanding its scope for collaboration. To all our attendees, speakers, and contributors, I encourage you to make the most of this opportunity, engage in sessions, networks with the fellow participants, and explore new ideas that can lead to impactful collaboration. As we begin these academic celebrations, I am confident that the discussion, insights, and exchanges over the next 2 days will contribute meaningful to the pursuit of that synergetic development through smart technology. With that, it's my great pleasure to officially declare that opening of SDSCD 2025. Wishing you to enriching these days ahead and pleasant and memorable stay at Vallabh Vidyanagar. Thank you. And once again, I welcome all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for providing the insights of the conference. I would now request all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly unveil the conference souvenir. I would now request Dr. Kiren Trivedi from University of Wollongong, Australia, and guest of honor of today's conference, to kindly enlighten us with few words.
Good morning, everyone. I'm truly thankful to the organizers for inviting me as a guest of honor and the keynote speaker for today's conference. It's really a pleasure for me, and I always love to come to Vallabh Vidyanagar for any of the academic events when they have. So the vibrancy which I feel in this area is amazing. And one more thing I would like to, I will not take much of your time, but would like to add something here that, why we are hosting this sort of conferences and why we are meeting and getting all together. So it is all about sharing your ideas, exchanging your ideas, networking, and specifically for the students, I have a message that network is your net worth. So whenever you meet someone somewhere in the event, it is for the lifelong. It is not just for a temporary connection. So remember, your network, whatever you do today, is going to be last for the rest of your life. Another thing I would like to mention here is that such conferences will give you a kind of an opportunity to interact, to learn from someone else, to like share your research, your ideas with the peer participants and all of them. And I would like to remind my experience, because when I attended my conference for the first time in 2004, it was in Kathmandu. And at that time, I realized that I was just a beginner in the academia, and I thought I won't be able to contribute much into that conference. But when I realized that no, we are not less than those people who were contributing internationally at the global platform. So this is a chance to prove yourself that you are not less than any others. Another important thing for the student is that those students sitting in this conference auditorium right now are the luckiest one, because this is going to add value to your CV. Because everybody has the same degree, same subject, same project. Most of the things are same in your CV. So what value you brings to the company when you join them? So this is a kind of an additional addition to that brings value to your CV. I would like to mention here. Another thing I would like to mention here is that when we are in the conference, we try to understand someone else's research papers. We listen them. We listen the keynote speeches or maybe the expert talks during the sessions. So finally, it is all about looking for the next target. So remember that this conference is not ending here, but it is a beginning for your next future journey in terms of research or any of the things which you are doing in academia. And I would like to thank all the faculty members under CVM that you're doing an amazing job, because I have witnessed that my daughter was one like an extended brain of yourself. It remembers everything. Whenever you ask any questions for your past activities and events, you will be able to get all the answers of your life, whatever interactions you have done so far. So I'm going to show that a kind of a live hands-on demonstration through that particular tiny machine learning and AI variables and all those things. And I'm happy that yesterday only I demonstrated at Calcutta in one of the Australian High Commission event. It was an invitation by the Australian government. So again, I would be happy to demonstrate that here. So thank you so much for inviting me here, and I request all the students to take maximum benefit of this conference. And again, don't underestimate that, like, you are from computer science, you won't attend the papers presented for the civil or mechanical or mechatronics. It is all about interdisciplinary, and innovations will only happen when you have a kind of a cross disciplinary kind of an innovation or maybe a kind of an idea. So this is a time where you enter into someone else's domain and try to implement your expertise into that. So say for example, if you want to do some sort of innovation in terms of biotechnology, try to understand those research papers and then use your expertise how you can enable them with your domain expertise. That is how the world works today. So anywhere in the world you see, it is all about a kind of a integration of the technology, and finally the innovations are coming out. Innovations are not only happening into your domain only. It is all about cross and multidisciplinary domains. So that is the message I would like to give to all of you, that please carry that and try to see that what other people are doing in their domain. Try to use your expertise in that. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Now,
This is my third visit to GSET, and I'm really privileged to be here amongst all of you. And firstly, I would like to congratulate CVM University for the 5th year that is running as the university, and need to give a very big hand to the management, the teachers, and all the staff who have made it possible, and and the students as well for putting in a lot of hard work to make this effort a great success. Special compliments to GSET, ADIT, and MBIT for coming together to host this wonderful conference where I can see maximum participation. So once again, great compliments to the three colleges. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if we have to match, say for example, even Japan and Australia are called as developed countries, while we are still being known as fastly advancing economics or developing country. So for that, to reach that peak, we need to do much more in science and technology. So these kind of conferences will boost those ideas that you all have amongst all of you, exchange of ideas, learning from others, and most importantly, finding applications in other zones. So that helps a lot in promoting science and technology to find its real application. From lab to land, if we have to reach, that is a difficult step. So for that, you need to interact well amongst yourselves and also with the also with the industry and also with the society. The time has come where the BTech BE students who are in the third year or the final year to choose the subject of their passion, which particular area, whether it's robotics or in civil engineering, whether it's the design of a dam, or in chemical engineering, whether it is separation processes or reaction engineering, or you know whatever subject that particular student has passion for, to pursue the research in that area, then only you will be enjoying your work. I joined chemical engineering thinking that because I was interested in chemistry. After joining, I found that it was entirely mathematics. Then in the final year, I got that balance between engineering and chemistry, and that in my this thing it was separation processes, more separation processes, and in particular molecular separations, that is membrane technology. And after that final year project, I did not look back. So every day there is a new opportunity and something to innovate. If we don't choose the subject of our passion, then working for only the salary will become a burden slowly and steadily, and then it may lead to early retirement and those kind of things, or change of field, those kind of things. So it's very important that you choose the area of your passion. Then comes the opportunities in R&D. So BTechs are also now eligible because of the integrated dual degree program, and it is coming around quite rapidly. And otherwise, the BTechs who have passed out can do 1 year project in one of the CSR labs or one of the DRDO labs. There are more than 50 DRDO labs. There are more than 37 CSR labs. And in the subject of your interest, you can work in a project for about a year, and then you can register for PhD. The other way is, of course, BTech with GATE, you are directly eligible for the IDDP program. So in this way, you can build your career, and research is a good career because it gives you a handsome stipend. In my days, we did not look at R&D as a very fruitful career those days, but now it is indeed a very attractive and a very promising career. So go for R&D. If you get a good job, go for it. But try to continue your education till MTech. Suppose you do MTech and then you have a publication or so, then you can go abroad for your PhD. They will pay you instead of you having to pay for MS. So you can do your MTech and then go abroad, and with a publication or so, they will pay you a handsome stipend of $2,500 to $3,000, and you can do your PhD there, and you can do your postdoctoral research also. So, ladies and gentlemen, to survive, we have to innovate. So, during COVID, there was a very difficult time, and the first line of defense, we knew that it was a mask. So, in our lab, we made a mask, a small mask, which sold 7 lakh pieces through NGOs and through Cipla Foundation, who helped us in getting the people to make the mask, and it generated a revenue of 2 crore and also employed 500 people. So in that way, with a small innovation, you can see the amount of revenue that you can generate. So in your own fields, you can innovate, you can make something new and saleable in the market. A second example was when our biology department came to me saying that the Millique, Sartorius, ultra pure water systems are failing. In 2015 that was. So after that, we made a cascaded reverse osmosis system followed by resin followed by UV, and that worked very well, better than the imported substance systems. And in that way, we were able to solve the problems like saving the microbial cultures as well as the equipment. Later, that same application went into dialysis for hospitals. Several hospitals started using the technology. So the trust in our own technology has to be there. So we can do better. We can do very well. And in that way, if the students will innovate, they can do wonders and they can contribute greatly to the society, to the industry, and make CVM University really proud. Thank you very much for this opportunity. God bless and wish you all the best for the today conference.
Thank you, sir. There's a special announcement to be made today. For the same reason, I would like to call upon Dean Academics and Registrar CVMU, Dr. Sandeep Palia, sir, to kindly come and reveal the news.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to one and all present over here. Honorable President Engineer Shri Bhai Patel ji in absentia, since sir is traveling abroad. President of today's inaugural ceremony of the today's conference, Manish Bhai Patel ji. Chief guest of honor, for the provost, learned colleagues, dean, directors, and principals, heads, my dear students. I was here to give the special announcement, but at the same time, I would like to use this dais to inform a few things which we are doing in CVM. First of all, I would like to have that after the successful, I'm not saying because this is always successful, already successful. We are doing this today's international conference. We are coming up with another international conference at GSET in March 2026. So I'm here to unveil the poster of next conference, which is the second conference of Faculty of Engineering and Technology, CVM University, on next generation integrated and intelligent systems with an acronym of NIS 2026. So we would like to see all of you with this larger agenda next year as well. Coming back, it's an honor to be among such a brilliant minds here. And my dear friends, in today's rapidly evolving world, research is not a luxury anymore. Research is a necessity. And for higher educational institutions, especially in engineering, research drives innovation, strengthens academic rigor, and directly contributes to the national development. This research, which we are talking about and which we'll talk about for next 2 days, my dear friends, will transform classrooms in the hubs of creativity, where theory shall meet application and students evolve into problem solvers and future leaders. Let me remind you that in our journey towards Viksit Bharat 2047, which the Government of India and Honorable Prime Minister of the country is also emphasizing, these higher educational institutions must become engines of first generation groundbreaking research. Why am I emphasizing on these two words, first generation? Because what I've seen in our subcontinent, our part of the world, we always do second generation research. We always try to replicate the research which has been done in the West. So, if we really want to be Atmanirbhar, if we really want to lead this entire globe, we should come up with the first generation groundbreaking research that not just follow up the or deprived studies of the West. Rather than we should innovate, accelerate something new. About the mask, the professor said before talking to me. And India doesn't need followers. We have a lot of followers now these days. We need pioneers. We need pioneers. And we don't need teachers. We don't need students. We need innovators. We need researchers at CVMU. And our research must be focused on solving global problems, but through creating indigenous technologies. We will solve the global problems, but the technologies built and created indigenously on Indian knowledge system and position us as a global inventors across the globe. I would like to take this opportunity in next 2 minutes to tell that what CVM has started in order to promote research and development. My dear friends, every calendar year, the CVM University has decided to not to spend, rather to invest 10 crore rupees for research and development activities. And I must say that the credit goes to the Honorable President, who has readily accepted our invitation. Sir, I would like to have your focus, both keynote speaker and the chief guest of the ceremony. Sir, we will be the first private university in the region who will be giving 25,000 rupees per month plus stipend to the scholars who will be pursuing PhD regularly here at CVM. So those researchers who are sitting over here across this auditorium will go back with this word of mouth to the researchers, budding researchers who would like to pursue research that in this area, after government institutions, after IITs, NITs or UGC fellowships, we are the one who are giving 25,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees per month. But we want you to be innovators, we want you to be the inventors, right? Same for the faculty, we have started the research incentive schemes. We have a provision now for 12 ACDLs, and from next year's employee performance based appraisal system will make it mandatory that everybody has to present or to visit a conference other than the conference organized within CVM, so that networking is the next technology. You know, everything is now in networking. So we want you people, and with these words, I must say that let us commit to nurturing a research-driven culture here at CVMU, one that not only publish papers, but also powers progress, and let's empower our students and faculty to think originally, build fearlessly, and lead confidently. Because only through bold first-generation research we can truly realize the vision of the Atmanirbhar and the Viksit Bharat. And we at CVMU, we want not only want to do research, we want to create the platforms rather than organizing such conferences. We want to have the platforms which we will be giving to the global researchers to come and showcase their research at our before leaving, I would like to draw the kind attention of the Dean FET here, Kaushik sir. Before leaving, I will give the food for the thought to the Faculty of Engineering. So I have done my research work, and I am giving two names. One is engage, acronym engage, ENGAGE. Any guesses? So the Faculty of Engineering and Technology will start its own journal by the name of Engage, which means Engineering Advances and Global Endeavors, or Annals of Engineering and Technology. So this was discussed long back, but wherever we have conferences, we will be starting faculty-wise own journal of the CVMU. We will not publish papers. We will give platform to the global researchers to come and publish on our platform, and after 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, we would like to see this journal in the Scopus and the leading ABDC or other databases. With these words, I take farewell from you people. Thank you very much. Once again, I would like to thank Honorable President, Honorable Vice President, the dignitaries on the dais, and the people who listen to me patiently. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would now request President of today's function, Shri Manish Bhai Patel sir, to kindly provide presidential remarks for today's conference.
It's a matter of immense pride, pleasure to welcome the distinguished guests, delegates, researchers, participants to the International Conference on Synergetic Development through Smart Technologies and Digital Transformation 2025, shortly STD 2025.